Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys have all been doing well. How the heck have you been? Today's December 12th and I'm only now getting around to filming you guys a holiday affordable makeup look. So here it is. And you want to know the best part, the most absolute best part about this video? Every single product on my face cost under $5. You guys, $5, not 10. $5. This makeup, even in person, looks so high-end. Can't get over it. I just cannot get over it. I am excited for you guys to see this video. And one other detail that I do want to point out is I do have highlights. I don't even know if you can tell. Let me show you. So this is what it looks like. I think it really is cute. It adds a little bit of dimension, but like I still want it to be a brunette. But that is not the highlight of today's video, folks. The highlight is this $5 full face of makeup that we are going to dive in right now. And before you leave here, I always just like to mention that you should subscribe to my channel if you like more affordable makeup looks, clothing, that type of stuff. So if that's your vibe, join us down below and be part of the family. And let's go ahead and get started because this is exciting. I'm telling you. Hello. Let's go ahead and prime the eyes. For that, I'm going in with my e.l.f. eyelid primer, and hopefully I can see what I'm doing this far away. I'm gonna try doing it this way because I feel like I always block myself when you guys are watching these videos. I can actually use my fingers to like blend products into my skin today. I'm not used to that. I usually have those claws on, but. So for actual eyeshadows, I do want to go in with these guys. They are the e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow palettes. I love them. I did feature the green one in my recent e.l.f. video, but I also picked up these ones. I have this one, which is the one I think I'm going to use today. This is the one in pumpkin pie, which is just nice. It's just like a bunch of, you know, brown neutrals, 2 shimmers and 2 mattes. And then I also have this one, which I think I'm just gonna wait for another video. And I also have one of their, let me see, which I've never used before. It is one of their e.l.f. Glitter shadows. This one's in Copper Pot? Yeah, Copper Pot. So I'm going in to the first shade right here on the end, which is going to act as my transition shade. Let's use Sigma E40 on here first with that transition shade. Ooh, that is so gorgeous. I'm now going in to the darker shade right here. This one I'm going in with the Morphe M514 brush. I'm going to keep this in the crease as well. And the outer corner. That's what I'm looking for. Looking good. I'm now going back into the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to put this on just this inner corner and just kind of do almost like a cut crease situation, but not quite. But I just want to do that just to brighten up the inner corners, so when we put the highlight down, or that shimmer shade, it'll just kind of pop. I'm not doing anything particularly like perfect. I'm just brightening this up a little bit. See, it just kind of cleaned it up and brightened it. I'm going in to the shimmer shade on the end just because the other one pulls a little bit more of an orange warm undertone, and I kind of want this to just be like a true brown because our transition is already a little warm. So I'm just going to take a little bit on that same brush I used to cut our crease, and I'm going to put this right where we made room. Oh, that is so pretty. So pretty. I'm going to do the same thing. I did not even wet my brush, you guys. So let's go into the e.l.f. glitter shadow, and I'm just going to just kind of tap it on, because we already have that shimmer under there. I just want to add a little bit more of like a reflex and a little bit more dimension. That I love. Oh my God, make sure the lid look wet. That's crazy. That really made it festive. I feel like that made a difference. For mascara, I'm just going to give myself a quick coat. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I am going to use these lashes. They're from e.l.f. So I'm going to pop these on, apply my mascara, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So lashes are on. Mascara is on. So let's go ahead and start on the base makeup. I'm going to go in with this. This is new. I've used it a few times, and I really have been enjoying it. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Primer Stick. You know what, too? There was a guy flipping the house next door. Well, it's sold, and there's a lot of people out there they're moving in. I'm trying to like peek through my curtains and like see see who it is. It seems like it's a little bit more of like of a younger couple, so we shall see. They do have a hydrating one as well. You can kind of go just like in the skin, but I just been kind of taking it on my finger and just putting it right on the side here. I wouldn't say that this is obviously like my favorite, you know, primer, but I like this area to be matte because anything with a little bit of luminosity like in this area, I feel like enhances my pores and texture. So I like to keep that pretty matte. I'm excited to use this foundation because it's been a while, but it's the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation. I did a whole video on Believe Beauty, which you can find exclusively at Dollar General. I do have to go back and get a lighter shade because this is the lightest one I have, and I know it's not going to be my shade. It's going to be a little bit too dark, but it's the only one that I have besides my self tanning shade. This one's in the shade Neutral Tan. I'm just going to take my pump. Do I have any left? Oh, that goes to show you I used to like always use this and I just got away from it. This is going to be dark, but we got to just make it work. Yeah. I'm just gonna drag it down and act like our whole body is this dark. I mean, my like arms in that are, no they're not. I love this foundation. For a foundation that has a little bit more of like a natural finish, I do still feel like it's not enhancing of my texture as other more natural satin finish foundations. I do have texture just from like wearing masks and stuff. I always have like a little bit of texture like in this area, so you might see that. Look at the coverage. Oh, my redness. It looks so good. This foundation is $5. And if you guys aren't familiar with Believe Beauty, all of their makeup is under $5, so you could do a full face of Believe Beauty, which I think is what my video was on. It was like from last summer. So this is the foundation, you guys. How beautiful is it? How beautiful is the finish of this foundation? Just come in for you guys. It's beautiful. I want to do the lower lash line. I'm going to try finishing my eyes and then go in with concealer, because sometimes I find myself, I do get a little bit of fallout from, I got such an itch, from the shadow, and my under eyes are already dark, and I feel like sometimes it just casts a little bit more, you know, of a dark shadow if some fallout gets in there. Oh my god, I'm so itchy right here now. I'm going back in to the little pumpkin pie eyeshadow palettes, and I'm just going to take a mix of the two matte shades that we use to do the concealer. I am going to use these guys probably to bronze as well. These I used for so long, and I still use them to this day. LA Girl Pro HD concealers. I like the green to cancel out redness when it really acts up. A darker color right here, which is in the shade Toast, I believe. Yeah, this one's in Toast. This is really good to cream contour. I'm gonna put this right in my bag. Oh, I didn't even tell you, this is in the shade Natural, and then the one that I'm actually gonna use to conceal is in Bisque. I'm gonna use this brush. This is a Luxie 250 large eye blending brush, but it's a little bit dense, and it's like perfect for blending out concealer. I used it the other day. It's like dense enough but fluffy enough at the same time. I'm now going in to Bisque, and I'm going to use this to highlight, and then to set that, I always go straight in with a loose powder. Now here's my dilemma. I love the Believe Beauty loose powder. This one is in the shade Translucent, but I don't have enough of it. So I'm gonna go in with this one. I think this is like $5.99, but this is one of those ones where at Target, Walmart, it's under $5. So I am gonna use it in today's video, and that's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. You know what I actually think I'm gonna do first? I think I'm going to cream contour and then conceal in case I get a little carried away with this guy. I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Concealer in Toast. I do take it on my hands, and I'm just going to just give me a little bit, make it work. I'm not really swiping because I don't want to take away the coverage of the foundation. More so like just patting and pushing, but just look how nice that blends. And this is just a Real Techniques expert face brush. Oh my gosh. But look how pretty that is. Now I'm going to go in and conceal. I'm going in with Bisque. I'm going to go pretty heavy on it. Now, because this is not a full coverage concealer, I'm just going to use a brush to blend it out because I feel like it keeps more of the coverage on there as opposed to a sponge. I do feel like sponges do soak up, you know, absorb a lot of the product, which is no big deal when I'm working with full coverage products. But for products where I want them to be a little bit more full coverage because they lack that, I will go in with a brush. And I'm just going to use, I have no idea what this brush is. It's a Moda M16 brush. It's just like a dense, fluffy brush. I'm just going to get a little closer where the concealer meets my shadow. And I'm just going to take the butt of the sponge and just kind of mesh where the concealer ends. Just mesh it in with the actual foundation. And voila, you are blended. I mean, it's really, really good coverage. I just always have those little divots in there, my hollows, which you can't do anything about, but I try the best that I can. So I'm now going in with the Wet n Wild powder, and I'm gonna set. This is a really nice under eye powder for the price. I feel like not a lot of people talk about this, but it is really, really nice. I'm gonna go like a little. These concealers are magical. I mean, just magical. And that green one too. I should have used the green one today, but it's wonderful. I'm just gonna take more of that Wet n Wild powder and just kind of set my face. I'm now going in with the LA Girl. This is one of their gel eyeliners. I think this is just in the shade brown. I really like these eyeliners because hence the gel, they glide on. I'm going in with this guy. It's been a while since I last used it. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. And of course, I'm just gonna take the bronzer shade. I remember this was really, really pigmented. So just be careful. I think this is just under $5, but it's really nice. And I feel like it was really pigmented. Oh, see how pretty that is? For blush, Profusion Blush 3 palette, $5 for 6 blushes. This is such a steal. Going into this corner one, that one is the shade Punch. And I'm gonna keep it out. This is very pigmented, so be cautious. Kind of keep it high up. Oh, tell me how pretty that is. Oh wow, that's so pretty. I forgot how much I love this. Makeup Obsession has one too. You only get 3, but that's like $9, but that's a really good one too. I've used it before on my channel. It's like in an orange packaging, but you guys need to get this in your life. $5, 6 shades. Whenever we're allowed to travel again, this is awesome because you have like a little bit of everything. For brows, I am going in with the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I do find that neutral brown is just like a hint warmer than cool brown, so I'm gonna use cool brown today. Okay guys, my brows are on, so I'm now just going to set the rest of my face since we are done with all of the powders. And for that, I'm using my e.l.f. This is the Magic Mist and Set Spray, but this is the one in matte. Let's go in and highlight, and for that, I'm using the Makeup Obsession, the Mega Honey highlight. This is a bomb highlight for $5. Pretty good size too. I love it. I don't want to go too crazy. Now I say that and we know what happens, but I'm just taking it on this Alamar brightening brush. Yeah. I'm going to keep it right up here. You guys, I am keeping it away like right here just because I do have some texture there that I don't really want enhanced. So kind of keeping it. Oh my God. I keep doing it. What do I have right there? Milk mustache. Just not even all the way down. Lower lash mascara, going in Wet n Wild Mega Length. You guys know I've been using this, I think, since I created my channel, and I still love it to this day, in the L'Oreal Telescopic. I'm gonna put some of this down. Okay guys, final step is the lip. I am using the Believe Beauty. This is their long-lasting lip liner in So Chic. For the red lip, I do want to use the e.l.f. I just wanted to show you that I have pretty much all of them because I love them. I'm going in, I have this one from e.l.f. It's their Seriously Satin Lipstick. I have not used this shade. It's in the shade Pepper. Oh. Do you see how that just glided on? Like these are really, really great lip liners. Seriously, if you need an affordable red lip liner, Believe Beauty is the way to go. e.l.f. lipstick, and oh my God, it matches me perfectly. The formula of these lipsticks is phenomenal. It's not overly drying. It still has a satin finish, but it's not super, super like creamy and moisturizing. You know what I mean? Like it's just like the perfect in-between comfortable lip. And I am obsessed with them. Obviously, Nectar is like my nice everyday shade. Actually, Nectar and Cider I really, really like. So guys, this wraps up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. I had fun creating it. I had fun digging in my collection and doing a little bit of research on, you know, what some products are that are under $5 and ended up being a lot of my favorite products. So hopefully you guys have a lot of these products to either recreate the look, or maybe I have persuaded you to go and check out some of these products while not breaking the bank. You know what I mean? Under $5, you can't beat it. Definitely subscribe before you leave here, and I won't keep you guys any longer. I'll see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.